Wait a minute. Why are we not showing? How very weird. Oh, that's why. Well, okay. That would be why.
There we are.
Yes. All right. Is everybody's here? All right, cool. Hey, everybody. Sorry about that. I had the wrong overlay on. So welcome everyone to another episode of Orlea Origins. I am Will, our halfling wizard, your maestro of chaos for this crazy group of folks. We're going to see what kind of shenanigans they get into tonight. But before we do that, we're going to go around, let everybody introduce themselves, tell us who they are, who they play, and what's something that their character is not looking forward to in tonight's session. So we're going to start with Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. We're going to start with Nick tonight.
Evening, everybody. My name is Nick. I go by Professor Hexagon on both Twitch and TikTok. You can find me here and on Kellen's Stargate stream every other Friday. I believe our next one's coming up on the 15th. We just came back. I think one thing that Varric is not looking forward to, I play Varric Wolfspear Vigari, the Goliath Barbarian, is being in the party of telling the village what's going down in the mountain. Basically, just what we saw, what went through. Not looking forward to it.
Okay, fair enough. All right, Lisa.
Muted.
No, I know. I'm Lisa, D&D Winterwolf on TikTok and Discord. I play Willow, a Eladrin druid. I'll do my where you can find me in other games at the end. Okay, so not looking forward to, Willow just came into town to get some new armor and kind of got sucked into the quest, make some, get some materials, whatever we're going to get paid. But now she's planning on leaving again, and I think she's actually kind of connected with some people for the first time in a long time, so she's not looking forward to leaving all that behind. That makes sense? Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
I have friends. I have seen naked people.
Multiple times.
Naked angels, get it right.
Yeah. Okay, Christian.
Hey everybody, can you guys hear me? I recently messed with my audio settings. Okay, temporary hit points here. I play Mint Orcanus, the goblin oath of the Blood Oath Dragon. I forgot what it's called. What are we calling it? It's 1 second. Let me find it. It's Will and I have been working on. Okay, here we go. Pact of the Bloodline Paladin. And let's see. I think Mint is probably best in his element when he's out in the wilderness just doing whatever he does. So anytime he has to go back into town, it's kind of awkward for him. And he's probably not too excited at a potential conflict between like people and dragons because he has a fondness for dragons. So
He does indeed.
and he gets smite now. So let's see what happens with that.
Especially with his brand new metal weapon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a scary thought.
Yeah.
Those quails don't stand a chance.
The very first metal weapon in the world, as far as everybody thinks, anyway. As far as they know, it's the only metal weapon ever. All right. Of course, last but not least, Kel.
Hey guys, I'm Kellen, also as the Celtic Wyvern King. You can find me on TikTok and Twitch under the same. You can find me here every Monday for either Orlea Origins, like tonight, or on opposite Mondays for Wind Riders of Aria using the new Surge TTRPG system. As Nick and Lisa both mentioned, I do also run my own campaign on every other Friday using the Stargate 5e system. Oh, excuse me. And on the opposite Friday, so this upcoming one actually, you can find me over on the Dinner at a Game for Walking Dead: A Jazz Funeral. This is a Walking Dead TTRPG campaign. Because, yeah, zombies in New Orleans, we're boned.
Literally. That's funny. That's hilarious. All right, cool. That's fantastic. Of course, again, I am Will, our Halfling Wizard. And I'll be leading these crazy folks through a story tonight of which I'm sure will get out of hand and extremely insane. And
Yep,
I'm here for that.
I realized I didn't answer the other parts of this.
Oh, yes.
I keep forgetting that. I need to put a sticky note going answer questions on my computer. Because one,
Fair.
I'm playing Kieran the ASMR Bard tonight, because I didn't even say that either.
Wow,
As to
really?
what I am, yeah, I completely forgot that as well. Like I've been saying, like my days is starting to get longer and longer. I keep forgetting the stuff I normally would be good at. But as to what Kieran is going to be kind of afraid of, I think it's regardless of who ends up telling the townspeople what you find, it's what extra details are mentioned that probably shouldn't be mentioned, especially when it comes to Kieran and Bellinor.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes total sense. Okay. So, all right. All right. So, again, of course, I am, again, Will, our Halfling Wizard. And so, just so everyone knows, we are running currently a giveaway of a set of these amazing victory dice, the Icewind series game dice. Hopefully, you can see it kind of there. They are a really cool dice set. They are wireless charging. When you roll them, they flash. They're pretty cool. So we'll be giving away one set here in Origins, and we're also giving away a set over on our sister show, Wind Riders of Aria. You just have to type in the word victory into the chat, and your name will be added to a list of folks. And then in about a month or so, we'll give or take, we'll do a live drawing and announce the winner on stream. And then we'll hopefully, if you enter, you're going to want to come back and keep checking, because that way we can get you your dice if you win. So pretty cool dice. All right. So last time we were here, chaos ensued. As always, we had our party didn't really. I don't really think they really successfully completed the mission that they were sent to do.
I mean, we scouted. We just probably didn't scout as far as they would like.
Yeah, fair.
Nick was very excited to go meet everybody, and then they were like, "Let's leave," and he was like, "Ah."
Yeah, you were like, because what was the thing they were chanting again? The destroyer is back, or the destroyer is returned.
The creator, what is it? The creator and destroyer of worlds.
Yeah, the creator and destroyer.
Oh, they were saying he has returned.
He has returned.
The creator and destroyer.
Yes.
Yeah. Hearing that, the rest of us were like, "Yep, nope, we are not fafoing."
So the after hearing that, the party's like, deuces, we're heading back. So they head back down the mountain. Of course, we did have that wonderful, everyone stuck in a hole moment, which was the third time that Kieran lost his pants.
I'll say 2.5, because it's not like his pants were completely gone.
Fair. They did go down just to your ankles. God, the funny thing about that whole thing is y'all were just rolling like crap all night. It was like every time.
Well,
it's like,
there also was the being naked tied to a spit.
Well, that's why I was saying 2.5.
Yeah.
and then the naked, not
Dragon's
remembering
milk.
what he did the night before, and the goat.
And that's all in the span of 3 days, as far as he's concerned.
Yeah,
That's the messed up part too.
and so we head back down the mountain because they were like, nope, not having any of that. They head down the mountain and they return to the path where Willow gives an offering to the Kushka, which are the sort of hairy creatures that lived in the woods. They did take and they returned a gift back. They went down the path, head back to the river, where they encountered these sort of gray, oozy creatures that, for the most part, was kicking your butts.
No, for the most part, they were kicking mine.
They were truly kicking Kieran's ass all night long.
Yeah, I got downed like 3 times with you rolling a death save for me once.
Yep, 3 times.
And it was
And a nat 1 on the death save. So I was like, oh god, I hope he gets up again. Because remember, in this time, once you die, you die.
Yeah.
So so then we defeated the gray oozes, and then we continued down to the river where the people were camped out waiting for you. They loaded you back up onto the ships and headed back to Mediterraneus. So as we were approaching the gates of Mediterraneus is where we ended last time. So we're going to kind of just that, and as the boat is coming back down the river, and you see the big sort of water gates of Mediterraneus, and they slowly open. What's going through your minds at this point?
I need a drink.
Okay. What about Willow and Varric and Mint?
I think on the surface, Varric is lamenting the loss of his bag of fish that he did. He was really proud of that bag of fish, and the fact that we were stuck in that little Feywild bubble for 3 days and they all went rotten. But I think deep down, Goliaths have kind of a unique relationship with dragons. It's less out of fear and more out of respect. And I think he feels a little disappointed in himself that he left so easily.
Okay, that's fair. So what about Willow and Mint?
I think Willow's trying to figure out. We kept hearing the same message over and over again. What was it? He is coming. He is released. He
is coming, the creator and destroyer of worlds.
Yeah. So maybe a little, trying to figure out what exactly that means and.
Okay.
Big stuff.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, especially considering Willow has probably never encountered dragons before, because where she's from, she would have had no contact with them.
Yeah. So not only have I seen them, but the destroyer of worlds is coming. What the hell does that mean?
Exactly. It's like, I'm sorry, what?
Can they do that?
Like, I just got here and already we're destroying the world. What? Yeah. Yeah.
I just wanted to get some new armor.
That's all I wanted. That's very true. It's so fair. All right. What about Mint? What's Mint doing? What's he going? What's going on with him?
So Mint is so we leveled up on the boat, right? Like we're getting into
you guys are level 2 now. Yes.
So Mint is like he is sure, he's almost convinced that he's gotten like a deeper connection with this draconic voice that he's been hearing. And so he just kind of, I guess, are we getting off the boat right now, or are we just walking?
No, you guys are still kind of floating into the town.
Okay, so he's laying down on the deck, and he's just
Mhm.
looking up, and then his feet just kick up, and he just hops up to his feet, and and then he just shouts, he just proclaims, Mint can do this, and he snaps his fingers, and he looks right at Siren, and he does prestidigitation on himself.
Very cool.
Yeah. Kieran sees that and goes hold on, when the what? When? Kieran's just when the hell that happened?
And then he immediately follows that up by soiling an object nearby just to see, because he's ha 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 ha.
I really hope he didn't learn that from me.
So, are you telling me that Mint is dirtying things and then cleaning them,
Yeah.
dirtying it, and then
Yeah.
cleaning it? Okay.
Oh,
So
he's he'll just look at a random pair of shoes, and Mint believes those are new shoes, and dirties them, and then when they look down, cleans them.
okay. I love that. Okay,
Yeah.
so everyone can see Mint doing this. What is going through everyone? They see Mint just chops up and just sort of prestidigitates, and then he's dirtying and cleaning and dirtying and cleaning, dirtying. A repetitive action. What are you thinking?
Kieran's again just doing the whole Nathan Firefly bit.
I'm thinking, oh, the mushrooms have got to him.
Oh, the mushrooms.
I forgot about those.
I think Varric, so at one point, Mint was carrying both Varric and Siren. Right, he was basically deadlifting us. He has the only metal weapon, and him jumping in and out of the weeds, I think I described it as that's his martial arts style. So I'm looking at this weird his power grows.
Oh
God.
At this rate, Mint might become a
He
warlock.
must be a god.
At this rate, Mint might become a warlock patron.
Oh God. That's true. It's very possible. Okay. So as your Mint is prestidigitating all over the place, and everyone's just sort of watching everyone, and it's sort of it's relaxed atmosphere at this point. It's not very, there's no stress. The trip down the river was extremely calm, very, very relaxed, based, on your own personal stuff, whatever's going on there. But for the most part, everything was it was a very relaxing cruise down the river, basically. So you do pull through the gates, and they slowly close behind you. And at that point, you will pull up to the dock area, which is, probably about 4 or 5, maybe 6 blocks away from the tavern. So you will have to walk through town to get back to Bellinor's tavern. How does that look?
Well, we're still carrying Bellinor.
Yeah, Bellinor. Yes, you are.
Yeah, Varric still got him on his shoulder.
So let me roll something. Oh God. Okay, so as you're walking through town with Bellinor, people think Bellinor is dead. So people,
do I pick up on this at all, or is that just
you are welcome to roll perception to see if you pick up on it.
Oh yeah. Mother 7. And here's the bull part. That was with a 5, a plus 5.
16?
Okay, 16. Anybody else want
13.
13?
13.
Okay. Mint, are you rolling?
Mint is probably still too busy testing out.
Prestidigitating.
Yeah, he's probably at this point. He's moved on to lighting and snuffing like flames. Like he's like, oh
Okay.
no,
Oh,
this
dear
will come in
God.
handy. This will come in handy.
Oh,
This
oops.
is very useful.
Oops. Okay, so Varric, you pick up on it. You're not really quite sure. I mean, you're pretty sure that they think that Belnor's dead.
Yeah, because they're all
But,
looking at you and him.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm gonna sling him around to the front and just kind of like Weekend at Bernie's him, like kind of hold his arm up and have him wave at people.
Okay. Roll me a performance check.
I'm assuming
drop
that I
him.
can see without a roll.
Yes, you can see
That is a 21.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
People
god.
are like, oh my goodness, thank goodness he's still alive. Okay, oh god, yes. And the people are completely, oh yeah, because they're completely, you've got them bamboozled. Absolutely. They think that he's alive, he's well, he looks great. Yeah, he's like, oh yeah. Okay, they're like, okay, so they start to go about, most of them start to go about their business, but probably a good portion of them are very much on you guys. Like, oh my goodness, oh, they're back. Oh my goodness. Well, just whispers and about, oh, I wonder what they found out. Oh, I hope they found out something important so that we know how to deal with all this. La 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 la. You hear that sort of whispering. Lots of, oh, the heroes have returned, and oh, they I'm sure they've saved us.
Oh God.
I'm sure their conversation with the dragons went well.
I mean, for all intents and purposes, yeah, I mean, men didn't piss him off as far as we know.
Well, I mean, you didn't actually talk to the dragons. Although you did take over their sort of minions.
That did happen.
And send one of them to his death. Therefore putting you in his position.
Mint's gonna have to go back and check on his troops at some point.
That's so funny. So, all right, so you guys, you get through town, and the crowd is growing around you as you approach the inn. And you get to the inn, and you all go inside, and the constable is there waiting for you. And he's like, "Oh, my friends, oh, we were so worried. You were gone longer than we thought you would be gone. It's so glad to see you all okay." Now, he's not seen Bellinor at this point, and he sees Bellinor and thinks, oh no, Bellinor, he's perished. Oh no, oh my goodness. And then he begins to roll me perception checks real quick. I want to see if y'all catch on to what he's doing.
There we go. That's an 18.
10.
16.
Okay.
And that one.
Okay, so all right, so Kieran and Varric, for the most part, Kieran for sure, Varric kinda. As he goes, oh no, Bellinor is dead. Oh, we've lost one of our greatest citizens. You can see him sort of sizing up the place.
Like, when you say sizing up, what do you mean by that? Just to clarify.
Like, he's taking inventory of the building and what's in it.
Okay.
So it's like, oh no, we've lost one of our greatest citizens, and he's sort of like looking around, like literally taking like a mental inventory. Think of when Bilbo went off and he came back and they were literally auctioning his stuff off. I mean, that's really kind of what's happening here. He's literally
as I see him doing that, I'm gonna walk behind the bar, grab a bottle, pop it open, and just take a swig real quick. And tell like, he ain't dead. The loud's just out cold.
I'm gonna grab him off my shoulder, his back, and just set him on a table.
So you're gonna go back, grab a bottle, take a drink, and be like, he's not dead.
Yep.
Roll me a percentile there, Kieran.
Oh, it's about what I pulled, isn't it?
Maybe.
Not great.
Oh,
I already know what the
God.
one is from the way you said maybe. That's 84.
Okay. So as you reach under to grab a bottle, your hand grabs the bottle but slips off of it, and then you go back to grab it again, but you grab a different bottle this time.
Oh no.
And you pour it into your glass and you take just a shot, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't even
No.
going to pour it to glass. I was literally just going to take a swig from the bottle.
Oh, from the
itself.
bottle. Oh, that's even better.
Like, it was
All
still
right.
about shots worth from the bottle, but it was just like taking the bottle back.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Oh, God.
I grabbed the fucking dragon's milk.
I don't know. We're about to find out, though.
Oh. Okay, that's an 11.
Okay. So, you did not grab dragon's milk because dragon's milk is actually a combination of liquids.
Oh, thank God.
But this, however, is Deltarian brandy.
Why? That sound familiar.
Deltarian brandy. Well, it shouldn't sound familiar because I just made it up. But but Deltarian brandy is like 500 proof.
Ooh.
It's actually not meant to be drank like in large quantities. It's meant to like be dripped into other drinks to add something.
Yeah, like when you pour like rum 151 on top of something. Almost.
Yes. So this thing is like, it's like literally like I can't like licking on the devil's scrotum. I mean, it is like, oh my God.
Nice.
So with that, I need you to roll me a d6.
God. No, the real horse that sound familiar is kind of
odds are even. I mean, it's odds are even. So
yeah.
whichever one you get.
Yep. The only reason I say it sound familiar, I thought it was almost that stuff that was in Tony's flask in phase 2. That's a 2 on the d6.
Okay, so all right, so you take the shot, and what was it you said? You said to the constable?
I was saying he ain't out cold. He ain't dead. He's just out cold.
He ain't dead. He's out cold. And then everyone's looking at Kieran, so you can all see what's happening. Literally, the minute that comes out of his mouth, you see his eyes glaze over, and he just falls straight backwards, and he's out. You are out. For 2 hours.
God damn.
Well,
500 proof. That's fair.
at least he kept his clothes on.
For now.
Derek, could you put him on another table?
Walk back there, grab him by the back of his shirt, just kind of like a limp noodle, set him on a different table.
Okay.
They're both breathing.
All right. So you literally have kind of like piled. Please tell me you piled them on top of each other.
Like Lincoln Logs.
I love that.
Oh my
yes.
God.
Yes.
Love it. All right. Hey, Mad Hatter. Welcome. So yeah. All right. So the constable's like, okay, well, that was a choice. So my friends, so tell me, what did you discover?
It's like, well, that maybe we should let our bard. Mint.
You see Mint like look up, and he's got like sparks shooting out of his fingers, and like you see little puffs of wind shooting off everywhere as he's just kind of like playing with prestidigitation. And yes, Mint is happy to report that the lizard men are now under Mint's command. And what else happened?
Not the dragons, these other lizard type people. Just to clarify.
Yes, and the dragons, they said a lot of things in the skies, creator and destroyer of worlds, And
I'm
It's
sorry.
coming.
I'm sorry. Did you say destroyer of worlds?
but yes, but they said creator and destroyer of worlds.
This is on
coming.
the creator part.
Yes, but let us focus on the destroyer of worlds part, because that's more concerning than creator of worlds. So, are the dragons coming to destroy us?
I don't know.
Also, half the mountain split apart. Yeah.
It became too perilous for us to stay, so
Mint wanted to talk to the dragons, but they all wussed out.
Oh, okay. And you all can see that he is extremely, one, confused, two, concerned, three, probably has soiled himself a little bit.
Prestidigitation.
Do you know? Do you know who the destroyer of worlds is?
No. This is new to me. I've never heard. I don't know. No.
I want to roll insight.
Go ahead. Yeah, roll insight.
24.
He absolutely is telling the absolute truth. He has no freaking clue.
Okay.
He's no clue whatsoever. So, what are we supposed to do?
well, that's your job. I mean, you
we
sent us up to the mountain to scout. We scouted, and now you have
Find
information.
out if the dragons were meeting and why. And yes, they were meeting. And why is because the creator and destroyer of worlds is coming.
Mint just points up at Willow.
What she said.
Okay. Okay.
So mission successful, really. I mean, that
Right.
Would you like us to go back?
No.
I think I need to process this. So, excuse me. He like literally walks out.
Hey, excuse me. Reward?
He just walks out. He's just like out.
Mint,
He
you just hear Mint,
doesn't
like,
even listen. He's just like, I'm out.
as he's
I don't-
leaving. He's
I
like,
don't think he liked the news we gave him.
maybe it was the friends we made along the way.
he didn't hire us to give him good news. He hired us to give him news. So I mean, we gave him news.
That is very true.
So good job, Al. Good job all around. Even those two.
I was just say, even though I'm passed out, you're just gonna. It's like one. You know how some people have like random blurt outs even when they're out cold.
Mm-hmm.
Kieran's gonna go like, screw that. I want the money, and just go right back. Like not even know what's being said. Whatever.
There is no money.
Yeah, there is no money. It's all barter goods.
Well, you know what I mean.
Uh-huh.
I want payment.
I think Kieran, roll me a D12.
Oh no. Now I'm worried.
Don't be it's nothing.
Uh-huh.
That's a 12.
Okay, good. So, and everybody else can roll perception here in a minute. So as Kieran is sort of unconscious, he begins mumbling like in his sleep.
Okay.
We have a stretch, y'all.
Oh,
Thank
So-
you. I needed that.
So let's see if everybody can understand what he's saying. It's sort of like
Not me. 9.
I'm not going to
What's he
jinx
saying?
it tonight by saying anything, but
Yeah.
I just rolled a dirty 20.
Ooh,
cool.
10.
Okay, so Varric, having very good ears apparently, does hear Kieran mumbling and can make out some of the words. I mean, they're pretty clear to him anyway. He's like, no more, no more milk. Bah.
Mint thinks he's having a very good dream.
I wonder if this has anything to do with that tattoo he's got.
Esmeralda, or whatever the goat's. I can't remember what the goat's name was, but
That was the name. You had it.
oh, was it Esmeralda? Esmeralda, no more milk, no more. Come back here with my pants.
I really wish I didn't roll that well that time. Okay.
I mean, hey, as you said, the dice tell their own story.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So Kieran is mumbling about Esmeralda in his unconscious state.
I think Mint's gonna go look around for something to eat.
Okay. I mean the tavern is fun. They're working. I mean, if you want food, just ask. They'll give you food. You can just see any of the waitresses or any of that. Yeah.
He just raises his hand.
Okay. One of the waiters comes over to you and says, "What can I get for you?"
Mint would like something to eat.
Ooh, what would you like to eat? Like anything in particular, or?
Do you happen to have pheasant?
Yes, we have several fowl.
Mint will have one pheasant, but nothing foul.
Fair enough. How would you like your pheasant cooked?
Roasted.
Very good. Would you like anything to drink with that?
Yes, that would be nice.
What would you like?
Mead.
Very good. Writes it down. Would anyone else like anything to eat or drink?
Just some
Mead.
fruit.
Mead and mead for Varric. All right, and they'll wander off, and they will kitty, and then they'll bring your food and your beverages to you, and set it at the table. That's next to the table where Bellinor and Kieran are lying.
That's beautiful, Nick.
Pretty kitty.
Okay. Nope. That's my cord.
It's my cord now.
Give it to me.
He's 6 months old, so yeah.
Oh, that explains it.
Mint is gonna produce a handful of the cherries and just like pour them out onto the table, and he'll just kind of slide them towards the waiter and say, "That should cover my tab."
He'll pick up the cherries and be like,
These are very important to Bellinor.
Oh, okay. All right, very good. And he'll take them and put them on a shelf behind the bar. Doesn't know what else to do with them.
Mint's gonna lean over to whoever's sitting next to him. I don't know who's sitting next to him.
But... probably. Let's see. You're on the end, I'm assuming, and it's probably Willow. Because Varric would probably be on the other end.
Mint's going to lean over to Willow and he's going to say, "I have so many of those."
I haven't tried one. Can I have one?
He pulls out a cherry. Like, he just produces a handful. I mean, it's a goblin-sized handful. It's not like a lot, right?
So there's like two.
Yeah,
like two.
These are big cherries.
Well, Well, to him, I guess so. But to like Varric, they're like itty bitty. It's
He's
like,
like-
the small little things.
Yeah, he's like the size of like a Grogu, you know? Like he's
Oh
tiny.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Maybe a little bigger than that, but he's tiny.
Okay, so Willie, you've got cherries now,
Yes, I want to try them.
and they're quite delicious.
I like them.
Yes.
Mm.
And they're especially clean since he's been playing with prestidigitation.
Of course, they have been kind of shoved down inside of his shell too, or
Yeah.
his skull.
You would expect them to be really not great, but they are really
Hey!
prestidigitated. I don't know if that's the right way.
They have really pressed.
I wonder if this is a seed. If you could plant this.
Oh. Could be. As you find the pit.
Be right back.
I'll be right back. That's funny. All right, so we'll flash forward a little bit. It's been 2 hours, so Kieran, you're suddenly stirring awake.
I imagine the way I'm awake. Oh.
Like your head is like banging. It's like,
Oh yeah, no. The way I imagine waking up, that would be like that. The sudden, like, huh? Who? What? And it just grip my head, going like, oh, what
Yeah.
the hell happened?
mhm.
Oh, Kieran actually said, "What the hell happened?" Like that was an actual question.
Oh, I was waiting for someone to reply. I was like,
Varric is gonna be sitting there still with his meat and meat. He's just gonna look at him and be like, "Meat?" Offer him a small plate of meat.
You're gonna see me reach, but I ain't reaching for me. I'm taking the mead for hair of the dog.
Oh, hey,
Do we know that the name that he was calling out? We just know the name. We don't know what it was, right?
right.
Okay.
You do not know who Esmeralda is.
could be a former lover.
I'm pretty sure I consciously don't even know what that name is yet.
Well, wait a minute. Didn't everybody meet Esmeralda?
Did we? I don't know if we did.
I don't think we did.
Because she showed up.
Because we talked about what if she follows us?
Yeah. So I think
I
everybody met. I think everyone met the goat, but not everybody knows the name.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
Is that we came across a goat because the owners were saying something, but we don't know the name of the goat.
Don't know you know the name of the goat, but nobody else knows the name of the goat.
Well, no, I don't think I consciously know what the name was yet because they don't think we alluded to that being what happened. Kieran still doesn't know everything that happened. At least again, consciously, subconsciously, probably.
Mint is just gonna say there's a very lovely barmaiden by the name of Esmeralda who you speak of.
Hearing that, after like gulping, I'd probably say like 2 or 3 swigs of Varric's meat at this point. Because like I said, hair of the dog. I was like, Esmeralda, that sounds familiar. And I'm gonna reach my bag, and you're gonna see he's gonna pull out a little black book, or what the equivalent of a little black book would be for this time, since books probably aren't like books yet. Still,
Right.
what would that be? Just like
It would
piece
be
of paper?
it wouldn't be paper. It'd probably be like a leather scroll. Or,
Well, yeah, I don't
that
mean like
sort of
legit
thing.
paper, but yeah.
Yeah.
And you're gonna see him going through. It's like, no, I don't. It sounds familiar. Where have I heard that name? And Kieran's just like completely just like trying to remember who the hell Esmeralda is.
You said something about her taking your pants.
That sadly
Nice.
doesn't help.
So, are you saying all this out loud?
Hold on.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
Absolutely.
Actually, let's do more high. It was high. Yeah, I'm saying all that stuff out loud.
Okay. Keep going.
You also were Buying.
Nope. Hydrate. Thank you, Sasori.
Like, and again, it's like, yeah, that definitely doesn't sound like me, but okay.
Sounds playful. I approve.
Okay,
So,
why?
what
go
time
ahead.
of day is it?
Oh, it's like early. It's like late morning.
Do you think he's going to come pay us?
I'm fairly certain he soiled himself.
Hearing all that, I was like, hold on. Okay, we didn't get paid yet, and also soil. What'd y'all do? What?
We told him what happened.
Oh, please tell me it wasn't Mint who said it.
Well, I mean, he does speak the language of the dragon, so it made the most sense.
Mint just told him that the creator and destroyer of worlds is awake, and that we all ran away scared. Well, most of us ran away scared.
That's true. Balinor was unconscious, so.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
Oh, we forgot to tell him about the people that live in the forest. I should go give him that news.
Do you remember what they're called?
No.
Kushka. Kushka.
How far out the door was Mint by the time
He
Willow said
just-
the name?
I mean, he's sitting, he's eating, so he hasn't like gotten up.
Oh, I thought you were getting up on that part.
I mean, if y'all want to tell, no, that's fine. You know.
Okay, just so real quick, I want to let all of our viewers know, you're in there in chat in channel points. We now have a new channel point. You guys can go and look if you'd like.
No.
Indeed,
And you made that 500? Oh,
I did.
Oh.
Add a little chaos to the world.
Wait, I see. Customized cheer.
Dragon's Milk is a point redemption.
Volcanic roots.
Yeah, let's let our
Mad Hatter redeemed inspiration.
Oh, cool. Because what the
For who?
D4 Bardic.
For who?
Oh, I see.
Wait, make it canon.
Oh no, Slayer did the Dragon's Milk.
Oh, make it canon. I'm saving up all my points for that.
Slayer. I'm coming after you, Wind Riders.
Oh,
Name me.
Oh,
I'm coming
Okay.
after you, Wind Riders, buddy.
all
I'll
right.
go
So,
get myself some real life Dragon's Milk. I'll be right back.
all right. So, Kel,
Thank you, Hatter.
you've got the inspiration, and you've got the dragon's milk.
Hatter, you're now my favorite.
Nice. Slayer's like, you asked for it by complaining.
I didn't complain.
So, all right.
That wasn't a
me-
complaint.
You know, I will. You know, I will. We're gonna let Slayer have his, but I will up the points on that. How about that?
Oh no, it's so fine regardless.
No,
I
I have officially upped the points.
All right. I was gonna say, if anything, too, you can also set one cool thing about channel points. You can set how many times it can be redeemed in a stream.
Oh, it can be multiple times.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, if you didn't necessarily want to raise it, you can also set a limit. Like, you can that way
Yeah,
help
I know.
balance stuff.
I know. I'll just raise it up. It's all good.
Okay.
Makes it worth saving up for.
Well,
So, all right. So, as you're sitting there and you're talking about Esmeralda and not really knowing who she is, the waiter walks over and hands you a shot there, Kieran. He's like, this is from the guy at the bar.
I turn to look to see who they point at.
And it's like this like old shepherd looking guy.
And I'm going to struggle like, okay, I guess free booze is free booze because I'm probably not even looking at it to see if I recognize it. So I'm going to take so he just downs it.
God. Okay. So when you shoot it, you have these sudden sensation.
Some people never learn.
You have the sudden like sensation of, oh God, I've been here before.
Yeah.
So it's time to make your rolls.
Yep.
I recognize that flavor.
It's like, and it's literally a instantaneous regret.
Mhm.
It's like, oh God, what have I done?
Mhm.
And I know that like we don't know what he's been drinking because it's just like it was a bottle and now it's a shot. So to us, it's just anything that he drinks.
And you can't see what's in the cup.
I just think he can't hold his liquor.
That's
Good
literally
God.
what I'm getting at. It's like Mint is gonna look at him and just kind of shake his head.
Well, great. When it came to the first gulp, y'all could have looked at the bottle on that one at least.
Yeah.
Mint was prestidigitating all over the place.
Oh yeah.
All I saw was he's not dead. Swig down.
He had like Mint had like 3 sparklers going at once. He was like, ah.
All right. So constitutional disadvantage, right?
Yep. Slayer, you did it right.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use that D4.
Okay.
No, because I rolled a 9. So this makes it a 13.
Okay. Well, 13's better. 13 is better than 9. 13 is better than 9. So I now roll me a percentile.
Like I know there's no save on this, but I'd rather up my chance. A nice 69.
That's perfect. That is so perfect.
I'm gonna regret saying nice, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, I
Well,
figured.
yes. So okay,
Take
before
all
I
your
get
clothes off again.
before I get to what he's about to do, what's everyone else doing?
I'm slowly taking the mead that he took from me back as he takes his shot.
I want to imagine that's like actually a tug of war as I'm doing the shot.
Oh no, you're in a whole nother world, my friend. You're in a whole nother world. So, oh yeah, it's gonna get hot in here, everybody. Just so you know. All right, so so the rest
I'm
of you.
just eating my fruit. I'm just eating
Yeah.
my fruit, drinking some water.
Okay. The tavern begins to get busy because I guess it's midday, getting closer to lunch, or but it's mid morning, getting close to lunch, so people are kind of piling in. So, Kieran.
Yep.
So what you all observe is you'll see Kieran stands up, just stands straight up, grabs his musical instrument, goes to the stage, begins to play a very, very fast melody, sort of like more like a and he just starts like headbanging. So like full on like heavy metal, like just rocking out. And everyone in the tavern's kind of looking at him like, what's going on? It's like, why is he so angry? It's like, okay. And then he just is like, yeah. And then he just literally begins to rip his clothes off.
Oh God.
Not taking them
Great
off,
victory.
ripping them off.
Of course.
What is
So-
happening?
So I'm curious. What does Kieran look like naked? I mean, what is his? I mean, physically, what does he look like physically?
Yeah.
I mean,
He's not chiseled or anything. It's very average body type.
Like dad bod or
no, not dad bod.
a little more toned than that.
Yeah, still a little more toned. Like no 6-pack, but it ain't beer. It ain't like a a keg.
Okay, fair enough.
Of course, there is that tattoo.
Yeah, there is a tattoo on his ass that we set up last time.
Yep.
And then again, as and Willow was seeing these when they were doing the healing back when they got the spit roast, he does have 2 scars near his shoulder blades on his back. Otherwise, I mean, being a bar performing, he's pretty like well groomed and stuff like that. So he's not like too hairy or anything either.
Okay. So Kieran begins to rip his clothing off, just like, and he is singing at the height of his like range, and it's actually really pretty. It's beautiful singing, but he is like butt naked now, butt naked, and the crowd is sort of gathering now close to the stage. And they're kind of getting into this. Whatever this is, they're kind of getting into it.
I am literally doing this. I am I'm eating my fruit.
Oh, God, not this again. Okay. And at which point, as the crowd gets, literally, the crowd is going insane at this point. And what are you all doing other than we know what Willow's doing? What's Mint and Varric doing?
So Mint had been eating his pheasant for a while now, so he's picked it clean and he's tucked the bones away, and he's finished his mead. He's probably honestly he's definitely enjoying the show, so he's probably just watching it. He wants to go outside and shoot things with Eldritch Blast to try it out.
God!
But he was like about to get up to leave to go. He was like, that thing where you stand up kind of halfway, and then he sees what's happening, and he just like sits back down and waves to the waiter to bring him another mead.
And he does,
and he just enjoys the show.
Popcorn watching it.
Yeah.
Okay, what about Varric? What are you up to? What are you doing at this point?
So, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Varric's never seen him naked.
Correct.
Well, you saw my ass. That's about it.
Well, I'm like comparative to like when you were, with the lizard folk and then your first iteration with the dragons.
Yeah.
I'm getting a sense of like, okay, this is this something he does very often? He's gonna lean over to Willow and he's like, is this normal? Is this a thing that he does?
And I'm still like this, like, God, I hope not.
Well, recently it's been a pretty normal thing.
Hey, Varric?
Yeah.
Maybe we should take Bellinor. He's still laying on a table out in the middle of the bar. Maybe we should take him to a room somewhere.
Oh, that's probably... yeah, tell me what I missed. And he goes to stand up and grabs Bellinor by the back of the coat.
And Bellinor will actually have an apartment at the back of the bar that you would.
Oh, nice.
That they would show you where it's at, and they would let you take him there.
Yeah, that's gonna gently plop him on his bed, throw a blanket on him.
Okay.
Come back out just to see if it's still happening.
Still happening, but at this point, Kieran then jumps into the crowd and begins crowd surfing. And they
front up or front down?
Front up, and they're like passing him around, just having a good look. He's still singing, and now he's playing his instrument and his musical instrument. And hey, I had to clarify because there are perverts in the room. So
I know what you meant. Don't worry.
And you guys you're watching this, you will notice that they are crowd surfing him right out the front door.
Maybe we should do something.
Passed
Nope.
beyond the door.
Okay.
I'll be right back. He gets up again.
Okay, so you go try to go get him.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk outside, see if I can find him.
All right, roll perception for me, and let's see what you can see.
18.
What you see is you don't see him anymore. You see the crowd, and there's obviously you can see where he's going through the crowd as the crowd kind of wherever he is kind of gets more and more in like crazy. And eventually you will see him come out of the main crowd and head towards the center of town.
He's gonna book it. He's gonna see if he can catch up with him.
Okay.
Yeah, just
roll me. He's got a pretty good lead on you. Both of you roll me athletic checks. Challenge each other. Let's do a challenge.
All right.
And I'm going to give Kieran advantage on it because he's got a lead on you.
That's an 18.
It's a what?
24.
24 and a what?
18.
Oh, yeah. So you're able to catch up to him. You can't quite grab him yet, but you're like right within reach. It's like he's just like a half a step ahead of you. It's like whatever he took is giving him like super speed. He's just like, and he's still strumming his musical instrument while he's running. I mean, it's like literally just like as it runs down the middle of town.
As someone who's a gladiator, I can't help but respect the performance. You know, like his ability to still perform as he's running at breakneck speeds. So
exactly.
Jared! He's yelling, Jared! Stop running!
Now I need Kieran, I need you to do me an acrobatics check, please, as you hit the center square of town.
17.
Okay, so as you are just about to grab him, Varric, you're like just right there, going to grab him by the scruff of his neck. He parkours it up this, what looks like an obelisk in the center of town. It's more of a giant plinth. It's sort of a flat top. Oh, there's a statue at the top, but he just like up he went. And he is like sitting on what looks like a winged horse at the top of this. Just playing his instrument. And the whole time he's playing, he's calling out, Esmeralda!
Oh, good. He remembers her.
Esmeralda! And he just starts singing her name. Just and it's just echoing through town. Echoing through town.
You have a question in chat, Will.
Oh, the D6 for chaos. It's mostly for like combat when we're in combat situations, but technically you could roll it. You could use it anytime. It's better in combat, but it could work like now. But you basically roll a D6, whatever you roll in D6. I have a chart, a table that corresponds to each number, and then something chaotic happens at that particular moment. So that's what that is. So he's up. So Varric, you're at the bottom of this looking up, and he is just.
Is he within jump range? Or can I jump up and grab him, or is it too tall?
It's too tall for you to jump up. You'd have to climb up.
I guess I'm going to start climbing the statue.
All right, do me an acrobatics check. See how you get up there. How well you get up there.
Sweet Jesus, that's a dirty 20.
Okay, so you're able to shimmy up this sort of plinth or obelisk type thing and get to the top. And he is there. He's straddled this winged horse or whatever it is. And he's still playing his musical instrument and singing Esmeralda's name. lamenting her. Just how beautiful her beautiful brown eyes, her soft flowing blonde hair. I mean, just goes. But you get up to him.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. I'm struggling between talking him down and just straight shoulder spearing him off the statue. Just because of how much he's had to make me chase him.
That's fair. I need.
You know what? It makes more
go ahead.
The shoulder spear makes more sense. I'm gonna try it and just like pull myself up and grab him.
All right. So while you're preparing to do that, Kieran, I need you to roll me a d6, please.
3.
I love when you roll d6s. So as you're there and you are like, just Esmeralda, Varric climbs up, and you see Varric, but you don't see Varric. You see Esmeralda. What do you do? I'm going to let you do all of this.
Nick, I'm so sorry.
It's all good.
Kira's going to go like, Esmeralda, my sweet. Like, while looking like straight in your eyes, Varric.
Can Varric go into a rage?
He could, but I think he might hurt. I think he might hurt him, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on that then. Let's just say he's canonically a little pissed.
Fair enough.
And he's just gonna get his fingers on the top part of the flat part of the statue and just launch himself up and bear hug. Yeah, do a hold person. I cast hold person.
Cast hold person. Isn't there a... Oh, excuse me. Oof. Is there a role that he needs to do? I can't remember.
No. I was... Old Wormslayer said 2 words, hold person.
Oh,
that's just like I'm literally holding him.
Oh, okay, fair enough. So roll me a strength check. And roll me dexterity, Kieran, to see if you can avoid.
That's a
15.
9.
Did you say you got a 9? Okay, so Varric is able to just like grab, like bear hug you. Now
he wants it to happen.
The position, he's positioned to where it's like front to front now.
Are we all watching this?
Oh, if y'all came outside, yes. Yes. You can see Varric hugging an extremely naked Kieran, who is actually hugging him back sensually.
Varric, you are Esmeralda.
I don't think
I
so.
came out because it was getting too crowded, and now I'm just like, oh my god.
Look, Willow. Varric has been Esmeralda this whole time.
I'm trying to think as I'm holding on to him. The only way for me to get down is to essentially just fall.
Yeah, just drop.
Yep, I'm just gonna back.
Do me an athletics check. Let's see if you can just land on your feet.
Willow, they are like eagles locked together.
That's a 12.
The mint commentary is just the best.
Yes.
Now I actually have popcorn. Like I went and grabbed my bag of popcorn.
He's got great comments. He's got these witty comments. Mine is mostly, oh my god.
So you rolled a 12.
I rolled a 12.
They
Oh
must
God.
release their talents before they hit the ground. But if they don't consummate, they will die.
Okay, so all right.
No, I'm
so-
drinking.
And I'm just looking at Mitt like, oh my god.
Not you two.
I know. It's very, very intense.
So Kieran, Varric has a hold on you, and you've got sort of a sensual hug on him, and he just sort of like falls backwards. What do you do?
All right, you said that Merrick's the one that fell backwards.
Yeah, he was like he just has hold of you, and he's just like going backwards to try to get down.
Yeah. So, and Nick, just
I'm
make sure I heard right.
flying.
You literally just like decided to flop backwards, right? Like you're just gonna fall.
I think he was trying to land on his feet, but
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. But that's what
rolled
I'm
a
getting.
12.
You're just falling. You're not like
yeah,
while
we
you're-
rolled a 12.
Yeah. So because I'm still under the effects of Dragon's Milk and my mind, Merrick is Esmeralda. No, I guess what would be the sensation of the wind going through would be like thinking like, oh, we're on like a mountaintop with like a picturesque view.
He just is like, oh, this is a beautiful view. And it's like as you're falling. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. God bless
At the
America.
risk of not incurring the wrath, but I just feel like saying, like, Esmeralda, I can show you Orlea. It's like,
Oh my god. Okay, so
I guess I'm not in Katana anymore.
so let's see. This thing is well, it's not that tall. It's probably about 60 feet tall. So you're falling from 60 feet. And you do not land on your feet.
Figured that was gonna happen.
So let's see, what is that? Is it the D6 every 10 feet, correct? Isn't that
Yes.
how it's done? Fall damage is always so confusing.
It is.
So that's 6d6. Okay.
Hang on a second.
Willow, you have the ability to heal your allies, do you not?
Yes.
So do I. So we will pick them up after they fall.
That's 18.
Okay, so you take 18 fall damage. Kieran
Good
will
thing we
take
leveled
half
up.
of that because you basically cushioned his fall. So he'll only take half of that. So
That still hurts.
8. Is it? No, 9. Sorry.
Yeah, that still
Yeah.
hurts.
Oh, yeah. It's like, ow.
That's over half my health.
Yeah. But you.
Definitely
How
over
does
half
Mick
mine.
look? How does Varric look?
Yeah. Right.
I would imagine that as I'm holding him and I'm actively trying to not hold him and not hold him as close because he's trying to hold me too close, that it causes me to forget how to land on my feet, and it's just like a flat on my back. It just drives the wind right out of me.
Yep. And it also puts a Varric-sized indentation into the ground.
Small crater,
Yep.
like little 8-foot crater.
All right.
So,
So,
what
we go
is-
pick them up, Mint.
So Kieran, what does that look like to you though? That sudden stop. Because originally it was like, oh, look at this beautiful vista with the wind blowing through our hair.
Yeah.
It's like,
So once we hit the ground, I'm trying to think. At this point, I would say now, like laying down in a field of flowers, like in a meadow.
okay.
because he hit his head that hard.
Fair enough. Okay. So he is flat on top of you, Varric, whispering sweet nothings into your ear as he, thinks you're Esmeralda. What do you do?
I'm
Mint
going
and
to.
Willow are on their way to you, but they're not to you yet.
Has anyone seen Fifth Element?
Yes.
That scene where the guy with the microphone and the big thing on his head, where he's
Ruby Rod.
Ruby
Yeah.
Rod is whispering to the flight attendant. That scene where he's whispering, that's what I picture.
I wasn't even going that way, but I love that.
I love that.
It's really fast, kind of incomprehensible, but it's just like you can tell the tone. Yeah, I think that I'm pulling a full Loki here, and I literally can't move. My shoulders and back are just embedded in the ground, and all you hear coming out of my mouth is.
Mint will walk over and pull Kieran off, and
Okay.
I guess he'll make a strength check
Oh
to.
God, there we are. We're there, aren't we? Yeah,
Oh,
it's a
wow.
strength.
All right.
Nat
I'm going
20.
to-
Oh, beautiful! So you're able to pull Kieran off of Varric.
Like picks him up, like his little Grogu body, picks him up and just like pulls him over and just like kind of drops him. And he looks
Yeah.
at Willow.
And when y'all look down at Varric, he is literally like, there's literally a Varric-sized crater in the ground that he is laying in.
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him.
Merrick, I cast Cure Wounds on you for 10 points. You get 10 hit points back.
Thank you.
And Mint will like extend his hand to like help him up.
Okay.
Your strength and your magic, both of you. He's kind of like up on his elbows, push himself up.
It says 16 to help him up, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mint's he like grabs your one of your fingers because that's all he can really grab, and he just like helps pull you up. Just like, yeah, there we go. There you are, big guy.
Your strength is immense.
He really is a strong little. He's a strong little shit.
He really is.
You're gaining a follower here, basically.
So at this point, Kieran has passed out. He is out.
All right.
He lies limp and naked on the ground.
Mint has like that whole like, you know how when like someone with overalls like grabs their overalls?
Oh yeah.
But he's like grabbing onto his armor and he's like, well, and he just walks away.
How Midwestern of you.
Yep.
Well,
he really wants to go shoot something with.
I'm like,
I'll just blast.
hey, I'm not carrying him back.
Mint like looks behind him. He's like, Mint is so small and fragile. He can't pick him up.
Oh my god.
I'll pick Kieran up. I'll throw him on my shoulder just like I did Bellinor. And then I'm gonna walk him back to the tavern, to Bellinor's tavern, and into the back room, pull the blanket down, throw him next to Bellinor, pull the blanket back up, and then stomp out.
Okay. So you've thrown Kieran into the bed with Bellinor, thrown a blanket over him, and walked away.
And Kieran is still naked. I love this.
Oh, that'll be fun when Bellinor wakes up.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So you all return to the tavern, or what do you guys do? Like, Mint, what are you doing?
Mint's gonna go find a space where he can just fire off some Eldritch blasts. He wants to try it out.
You can go outside the city gates.
Yeah,
There's
he's gonna go somewhere,
places.
yeah, and just start, look.
Okay.
He'll look at a branch and just pa pa pa.
Okay. What about Willow?
In fact, his Eldritch Blast is going to be like him because he's kind of figuring it out. So he pulls out his weapon and he like stabs the air, and as he stabs the air, just doof, and just he's trying to figure out how to do it.
Willow's gonna go find a spot by the wall and take a nap.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're able to find a nice quiet place. Varric, what are you doing with all that?
After dropping off Kieran, I'm gonna walk out back into the pub, turn around, sit at the bar, mead.
Okay. So they'll just keep bringing you mead.
More.
Bigger.
Get rid of some of these memories.
Give me a double. I gotta wash away all of that. I gotta wash it all away. So, all right. So that all happens. Kieran will actually, after a few hours, he'll wake up. Of course, not remembering anything. But he does find himself in bed with Bellinor under a blanket. Just the two of them.
Naked.
Naked.
Two
Well,
of them.
Out of curiosity, by the way, where I had to step away real quick. Did I get any healing at either, or was it just Varric? That was the last thing I heard was Varric getting healed.
I think it was just Varric. You passed out, and they just put you in bed.
Oh yeah, no, I figured I'd pass out for a fall like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Mint literally ripping me off of Varric.
Hey, what happened to his musical instrument?
Yeah, I completely forgot. I meant to lay on hands him, but I'm just going to say that we'll leave it the way that it is.
The musical instrument was around his body, so it would have come with him.
Okay.
So, but yes, so you wake up in bed next to Bellinor. And I like to think that you're probably like spooning him. It's just sort of,
if I'm still in the effects of dragon's milk, I probably would be.
It's innocent. It's just like, oh. So yeah, so you wake up with Bellinor in your arms. And immediately you have that instant, crap. Damn it.
Again?
Yeah. Fell for it twice. So so what do you do there, Kieran?
I mean, not very much, but I'm still in effect dragon mode because again, I'm probably like you said, just instantly spooning.
Oh yeah, it's completely just like cuddle.
Yeah, maybe mundle. Yeah, God, I swear I can freaking English. Maybe mumble, like I was earlier.
Mm-hmm. And Bellinor is completely unconscious, so he doesn't even know what's going on right now. So what do you do? Do you get out of bed and try to go get clothes? What do you do?
Well, that's what I was trying to ask him. If I'm still under the dragon's milk,
no, you're coming out of it at this point.
Yeah, at this point, I'm going to realize, like, I'm stark naked with laying next to Bellinor. I'm like, what the? I'm just going to like literally jump out of the bed, wrap the blanket around, cover me up, trying to figure out what the hell.
Okay. do you try to go to your room?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and see if I can somehow like quietly get there.
Roll me stealth check. Let's see if you can do it. Anybody that's in the inn can roll perception.
That won't matter. I rolled a 5.
Oh yeah, they're all gonna see your ass.
You're all gonna see what the walk of shame.
So everybody, not everybody. Well, we won't say the whole bar, but your friends here, they definitely see you exit Velenor's apartment. And it's trying to sneak up the stairs. You know, it's like that scene in Emperor's New Groove where Krunk is trying to like do his thing, and everyone's just sort of looking at him like, "That dude's weird." Yeah, it's that you're trying to sneak up these stairs, and it's one of those. It's like you hit every creaky stair there is, you know, and everyone just sort of looks up at you, and you just sort of zoop, you run up the stairs. You go to your room where you'll find your clothing that you can change back into. Okay, so cool. While he's changing clothes, the rest of you are in the tavern, or Mint's outside, and you're in Willow's sleeping against the wall, and Varric is drinking extremely large amounts of mead. Let me think. Who? Mint. Roll me perception. You be the first one.
Okay. Let me pull out one bullet from my revolver here. Ooh. Okay. Perception will be a 20, soft 20.
Okay. So as you're outside doing your Eldritch Blast to you, Eldritch Blast to you, trying to.
He's also practicing with the because he's trying to get proficient with that.
The shanker, the lizard shanker.
So he's like running up and like stabbing a tree, and then he'll fire off an Eldritch Blast like into the tree, and then you're like and then he'll like run off.
Okay, so while you're doing that, you hear a commotion. Not a bad commotion, just sort of like sounds like a large group of people kind of like murmuring, talking on the road as they're coming towards town. It sounds like a pretty large group of people.
To go look.
Okay. So as you kind of come out of your little area that you were, which is now smoking, by the way, you see on the road, you see what looks like a covered wagon, almost like a Romani wagon, you know, sort of that look, with a single horse, and there's a driver, and the driver is very shrouded in mystery. Like you can't really see their face. You can kind of see like from below the nose to their chin, because the rest of their hood is kind of dark and it's kind of hiding what they look like. You can see like sort of a longish grayish brown beard, mustache, that sort of thing, as they pull into town, and people are just following this person, and they're just like, oh my god, they're just murmuring to each other, talking to one another, and you can kind of make out some of the stuff they're talking about. It's like, oh, it's the guy, it's the miracle worker, it's the blah blah blah. You know, he's the one that finds lost items for you. Oh my goodness, blah 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 blah. It's just all this sort of thing.
Mint will definitely his interest is piqued. He'll go follow him.
Okay, so as he's coming through the gate, Willow, you can make your perception check now.
Maybe. Hang on, getting there. Perception. Oh, that was a nat one.
Oh yeah, you're like zonked. Yeah. But I will say, as it pulls beyond you, Mint sort of looks over and does see you sleeping against the wall.
All right. Let's see here. Okay. I chill or warm or flavor up to 1 cubic foot of non-living material for 1 hour. So I'm going to, and I can do this 3 times. So it's going to make the wall, the floor underneath just very, very cold. Well, I'm chilling it, so it's not super cold. Actually, yeah, we'll do that.
Okay. So you're making the wall and the ground under her cold?
Yeah, like wake her up. Like, you know how when like my grandma used to come up to me with like a cold tomato to wake me up, and she would like put it on me. She'd be like, blah.
Okay, fair enough.
A cold
Yeah.
tomato?
Yeah, she would pull like a tomato out of the refrigerator, and then she would come up to me and like put it right on my neck to give me, because I wouldn't wake up. I'm a heavy sleeper. She'd just be like, "Wah!" And I'd be like, "Wah!" and get up.
That's fair.
Like a whole tomato.
Yeah, just like
Okay,
a
whole
like a
tomato.
Rome, like just like a little Roma, and she'd like stick it right there, and it'd be like,
Yep.
yeah.
Points for creativity.
Hey. Yeah. Props
So
for
I'm
grandma.
thinking, just a little chill. I mean, because I don't know. It says an object of non-living material, so I guess I could also. I don't know if I could do this, but can I target her collar, like her shirt
Sure.
collar?
Sure.
And then so I'm gonna target that and just be like boop 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 boop.
Cold.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just shooting off prestidigitation like puffs of wind, sparks, musical notes, just a bunch of stuff in Willow's direction, just to kind of see if he can grab her attention without having to walk over there.
Okay. So roll me perception there, Willow.
Oh, 24.
Oh yeah. The cold collar does it.
Ah!
It's like ice on the back of your neck.
Yes, and I will sit up and, you know what I'm thinking. So I kind of panicked. I wake up kind of panicked, like, oh, what, where, what?
and you see Mint there.
Waving. He's like waving, and he's like pointing at the cart he's like,
Mint sees a dude with interested.
and he's like just running off.
Okay. I will get up and kind of clean, pat down my clothes, dirt off, whatever, and I'll follow, I guess, see what's going on.
Okay. The cart goes all the way up to the inn. And people begin to come into the inn. So, Varric, you can roll perception for me now. And Kieran, you can as well. We'll say you've already come back downstairs, fully dressed.
13.
Okay.
I forgot I muted my damn mic.
All right.
No, I was like, I can't figure out back down at this point. And then 2, I rolled a 22.
Okay. So you guys can really hear, Kieran. You can really kind of hear people murmuring about this stranger who's come to town. Talking about, he's like a miracle worker. And then some people are like, oh no, he's a harbinger of doom. This sort of rumor mill floating around in there. And Varric, you can kind of hear these things, but you're like just down in down in the mead.
Gotta erase those memories.
Exactly. It's like gotta like, can I drink some bleach or bleach in my eyes?
Oh yeah,
to erase it.
Seeing how much Varric is drinking when I come down and be like, "You good there, man?"
Oh, when you come down and see what he has got a stack of glasses
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm getting at.
huge stack of glasses
Yeah.
off, and they go from small glasses to the big steins to
Yeah.
like small barrels.
And again, my statement still stands. I'm like, you good there, Varric?
I just glare. Low
What?
rumble.
And roll a Constitution saving throw for me. Let's see
Like someone
let's see where he's at.
It's like someone woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning.
Nat 20.
Oh yeah, you're like perfectly fine. You're just like bring it on. And then when you see Kieran, it all comes flowing back.
Damn it! I still remember.
God. Right, so
Yeah,
go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I'm just shooting daggers.
Okay, that's fair. That is very fair.
And like and Kieran's comment still stands. The whole, I guess someone woke up on the wrong side of the bed. He like goes towards the noise.
Okay.
At least I woke up in my own bed.
Wait, did you actually say that out loud?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I'm the first picture there.
Yeah. Well, remember, I don't know that.
Hey, I got you.
He's completely clueless. He has no idea what happened to him.
Yeah. So when you say that comment, I'm gonna look back like, okay, and just keep on walking.
Okay. So do you go outside where the commotion's coming from, basically?
Yes.
Okay. So when you go outside, you'll see that there's sort of parked out front is this large sort of Romani style wagon with a single large horse, but there's no one in the driver's seat anymore. And it's just sort of sitting there, and people have just crowded around it.
I'm gonna try and push my way through the crowd to get a better view.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to just, and yeah, you're like right up on this thing. And it's pretty big, actually. It's a good size, sort of like a caravan wagon. It's, it's pretty good sized.
Okay.
It does have the flaps on the front and the back, so you can't see inside of it. Well, actually, on the back, it actually has like a wooden door. So that, and it's more made of wood than in like, it's not like a covered wagon like from the Wild West. It's like truly like a Romani wagon. It's all wood and windows and doorway and that sort of thing.
Does Mint see him?
Kieran,
Yeah.
you can roll perception and see. I don't know where he's. I don't know where Mint is at this point.
Well, he was like following behind the wagon, so
Yeah, you can just roll perception to see if you see him.
he'd be in the area. Okay, that's 18.
Oh yeah, you see him. You'll see him step out of the crowd.
Oh my
Nope.
god!
He'll walk over to Kieran and he'll.
I rolled
Mint
another
is not-
nat one, so I don't see either one of them now.
No.
Mint
As
cannot-
you're walking up, you're kind of like the crowd is kind of like it's kind of keeping you away. You're trying to find a way through. It's like, and so
Yeah,
you
Mint
lose
just,
track
like-
of him. Yeah, he
Mint
just
just, like,
legs.
weaves through like a kid does the crowd. And he kind of appears next to Kieran and
Mint is happy to see you have put clothes on again. For someone who is so reserved about us speaking of your nudity, you certainly take your clothes off a lot.
Like, what are you talking? What? Like, still no clue what Mint's referring to.
Ah, I see. Yeah, he gives you a big wink. I don't know either.
No idea.
yeah.
Hey, Mint, I got an idea for you. Why don't you prestigitate the wagon there? To try and deflect as best you can.
How dirty does the wagon look?
I mean, it looks well traveled.
Yeah, he'll just clean the wheel or something. I mean, something like it's a cubic foot, right? So it's not.
Yeah, it's like a small.
Oh yeah, the whole
Yeah.
wagon. You
It's
have
like
to
the
literally-
hubcap.
Yeah,
The hubcap. Bah.
Oh yeah, you'd have to cast out like 1,000 times through the whole wagon.
Oh yeah.
Hey, there's a D&D version of Power Watch Simulator.
There you go. Open up your own power washing company. So you press the digitate and it cleans off like the hub of the wheel. And when you clean off the hub of the wheel, it shines this beautiful. You've never seen it before. It's this beautiful sort of shiny surface, sort of yellowy in color. So, Varric, what are you doing? Do you come outside at this point?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna see what all the commotion is.
Okay. So as you walk outside, of course, you can see over the crowd. So you can see the wagon, and you can see Kieran down there. If you look hard enough, you could probably see Willow on the outskirts of the crowd. But yeah, so you see this sort of Romani style wagon, the single horse, but there's no driver. It's just the wagon.
I think I see. Was it Kieran with Mint?
Yeah, but you can't see Mint because he's like down.
Oh, gotcha. So I think I see Kieran. And I'm going to avoid Kieran. So if I clock Willow, I'm going to go to Willow. I'm just going to like put people aside.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you're able to see Willow. She'll be off to your left. You can kind of see her kind of like trying to peek over the crowd.
Yeah, and we can all see you.
Yeah. Yes.
What's going on?
Don't know.
This is why is everyone here surrounding a wagon?
Everyone talking about some magic man or doomsayer or miracle worker.
Considering what we just went through, that either bodes very well for us or not well at all. Yeah, I think Varric is just intrigued at just the size of the crowd. He's going to walk up and just knock on the back door, part the crowd. Bop, bop, bop.
Okay. And you hear a voice that says, "Enter, my good patron."
How tall is this door?
It's like regular size.
Oh, so I gotta like.
So do you open to go in?
Yeah, sure.
When you open to go in, the door just goes and gets larger.
Oh.
Allowing you to walk in.
Oh my God, it's bigger on the inside. Oh, thank you, Will.
At that point, you have to wonder how eccentric the person who owns it is.
Okay, so you go inside?
Oh, yeah. How accommodating. Thank you.
So you go in, and the door will close behind you. And on the outside, the door just goes and shrinks back to normal size. But inside, it's massive. It is truly larger inside than it is outside. When you walk in, there's this like roundish table in the middle with a single chair on the other side. And beyond it is sort of a curtained off area. There are seats and things kind of off to the side. And there's sort of like these sort of lanterns that are lighting the room of colored glass, that sort of thing. And from the curtained area, floats, what almost seems like floats, this sort of hooded sort of figure that sort of floats and sort of sits in the chair, and their hands kind of touch the table very lightly, like just their fingertips touch the table very lightly. And it says, "What can I do for you, my good patron?"
He's gonna walk up and grab this chair and sit on it as attempt to be as unawkward as possible. I think he just ends up hugging his knees. He's like, "Did I hear that you're a miracle worker, doom slayer?"
So, all right. So let me describe what this guy looks like to our audience. So he is tall and sort of thin. But he's very enigmatic, but he has an allure about it. He's cloaked. You can only see like it's sort of dark to the base of his nose, and you can kind of see the mouth and beard and all that. They're very obscured. His features are very obscured, so you can't really see what his face looks like. And he wears these sort of like, they're not tattered per se, but they are sort of fringed almost, like they've been worn well. And basically he says to you, he goes, I am Zephyrus Grimwood. For those who seek my aid, I am here to help you find that which you have lost.
Oh. Okay. So you're talking like treasure or
Whatever you have, this thing within you, whatever you have lost, I am here to help you find it. It is not necessarily physical treasures. It could be lost love. It could be artifact of family. It could be, and you see his hand waves towards you, sort of like he's getting a reading on you. Or perhaps remove a burden.
that's something you can do?
I can do many things.
What costs? How much do you I don't have much on me.
I do not seek material wealth. I seek adventurers to do a favor for me.
Oh. So if I were on the outs with my tribe for reasons, you could help fix that?
Yes, I could help you with this.
And all you're looking for in return is adventurers.
Yes, I have certain things I need to accomplish that I cannot do myself. I must have those willing to do so to go do these things for me. And in return, I give you that which you have lost or that which you seek deeply for.
Stands up, turns around, opens the door back out to the crowd. Mint, Willow, Kieran! We got work!
Yes. Please invite your friends to come.
There's this hooded guy who says he'll find stuff for us if we do a job for him. He turns around, goes back inside.
Okay. And the
Door wide open.
I remember, how big does the wagon itself look like height wise?
Oh, it's like a standard. It's probably like it's like a 12-foot from ground to top of the wagon.
Okay, so it won't be too surprising seeing Varric fit in there just from the outside perspective, since I haven't seen the inside.
Oh,
yet.
it's like you're gonna be like, how is he fitting? First of all, how is he standing up in there?
That's what I was that's what I was wondering. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I mean,
So I'm just like, oh, what the hell? And I go to the door and look inside, and that's when I see bigger on the inside. I'm like, and I'll do the classic Doctor Who bit of like.
Okay.
Hey, you did the phrase. I might as well do the motion.
Fair enough. And the figure says, "Welcome, come, enter in, my patron. Come." And he sort of puts his fingertips back on the table.
All right. I'll start working my way through the crowd.
Okay. Which is much easier now because Varric basically created a path for you. You could literally have just followed him straight through.
Right.
If you wanted to. If not, then
Yep.
you can You could be there.
Well, I'm curious. So.
Okay.
Do I see
right.
Mint when I get towards the front?
Yeah, you'll see Mint. He's off to the right there.
Well, Mint, come on, another adventure.
Mint will just kind of pop up and walk over to Willow.
Okay.
And I'll
guys-
go in. Yeah.
All right. So the two of you go in. Welcome, both of you. Please sit. And you'll notice that there are more chairs around the table now. Varric, you'll notice you for sure will notice because there was literally only one that you were sitting in, and now there's chairs around that everyone can sit in. And so when y'all enter in, the door will close behind you, and he'll be like, "Please sit." And he'll introduce himself again to everybody that he is Zephyrus Grimwood, and he can help you find things that you have lost that are dear to you, or help you achieve something, and all you must do is a quest for him. And he sort of waves his hands around the group here. And he says, you are all seeking something very, very deep within yourselves. And he sort of leans forward a little bit. And he looks at Willow and he says, You seek something to control something. And he looks at Kieran. You have fallen greatly in your life.
A little literal there, but me. Like Kieran actually says that out loud.
And yes, indeed. You seek something. Something very precious to you. And you, my little green friend, and he waves his hand again. And he's like, you are confusing to me. I do not know what it is you seek. You seek something that I do not know. I cannot see you. What is this? It is hidden by dragon fire.
Mint will he'll just kind of, as he's kind of looking around and just like taking it all in, he'll look at him and say, Mint would like to speak to the voice inside his head, the voice of dragons.
So you wish to speak with this voice in your head. This I can do for you. These things I can do for all of you. Do you
So
have
I kind of
questions?
lean forward and say, you can take this away.
If you wish.
I'll do anything you want.
Okay.
Kieran stands up and kind of almost shrugs off what he was saying, going like, "I highly doubt you can give me what I want."
You would be surprised what I am capable of.
Mint is willing to do most things, but not anything to speak to the voices in his head.
I do not seek you to give me anything. I do not. These things I do not. It is certain things I need accomplished. So
Like
it
what?
It is not terribly dangerous. You could lose your life, but that is the challenge of all quests, is it not? No. Once we have struck bargain, then I will give quest.
Mint holds up his new weapon. He says,
Mint would like to speak to the voice and become proficient in this.
he's like,
Ha! Ha!
Oh, and he drops it. It's like a crap.
chases it like a bouncy ball.
Okay. So, my patrons, I give you time to think of this.
Mint has already thought of it.
If you could help me with doing what I need to do to get back with my tribe, I'm in.
Very well. What about you, fallen one?
Again, I doubt you'll be able to give me what I want. But traveling with them so far has created some interesting tales.
He needs clothes that will stay on his body even when he wants to take them off.
Out of curiosity, how close was Mint to me when he tried saying that? Out of curiosity.
He's like right next to you.
Yeah, and this is if you're okay with this, Christian. I was going to put my hand over Mint's mouth as he tries saying that.
It's like,
Remember, clothes. It is.
Yeah. Yeah, Mike, if you're cool with me doing that to Mint, there, I just want to make sure.
I could just see him licking your hand, like.
Oh yeah, if it's there too long, I can guarantee that'll probably have if I keep it there too
It's
long.
like putting your hand in front of Stitch from Lilo and Stitch.
Oh God.
That's what I was thinking of. That's why I just want to make sure you're cool with it.
Yeah. So he'll say.
Absolutely fine.
But
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, but after covering Mint's mouth and keeping the hand there, going like, I was about to say, I will still go on this job.
Very well. In 2 days' time, I will call upon you to come to me. And there we will make bargain. Until then, you may go. And the lights will flicker a little bit. And then you'll see that he's not there anymore. He's just gone. And the door opens behind you.
Kieran's gonna go like, "Oh, that was a bit dramatic."
And the
Even
interior of
me.
the wagon goes.
Oh, God.
So you're all literally like, oh God. Except for Mint. Mint's like,
I
hey.
was gonna say Mint just comfortably hops out.
Mint, little help. Help, Mint.
He'll
grab a finger.
Bear.
He grabs a
He'll grab
finger.
it and pull. Let's see.
Roll that strength. Let's see what happens.
Okay, here we go. Wow, I really like these bullets. Nat 20.
Oh wow. Oh yeah. So
The bullets
With a-
roll really well or really bad.
Yeah,
With a-
it's one or the other. It's going to be like a not happening or this is happening.
love it. So with a little maneuvering, you're able to just sort of like
It's like the Friends episode where they're trying to get the couch up the stairs. Just
pivot. Yeah. So you eventually you get him out, and then everybody else sort of can climb out normally. But yeah, and when you guys come out of the wagon, it's nighttime.
What is this shit?
The crowd's gone, and it's just the wagon sitting in the middle of the road there.
Seeing that more time has essentially been taken from them, Kieran, like, this is going to be going ahead, so I'm like, oh, great, more time lost.
Mint's gonna like really look at this wagon. Does it even look like the same wagon?
It does.
Oh, okay. So it's clearly this guy's wagon.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like nighttime. Like they're like lighting the lamps. I mean, it's like as you are kind of coming out of there.
I'm gonna go back to the inn, and I'm gonna order a whiskey. You know?
Okay.
After drinking water ever since y'all have known me, it's like, and the wine and the strawberry, whatever.
You had the wine.
Strawberry wine. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's going for something stiffer this time. Okay. So you see Willow just book it to the end. I mean, she's just like, I'm done. It's gonna go. I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow suit.
Okay. Kieran goes
Same.
in. Varric. What about Mint? Is he going to? All right. So do you all belly up to the bar and ask for whiskey, or what do you do? I know they'll put the glass down. They'll pour the whiskey in the glass for Kieran, for Willow.
Oh yeah, no.
Actually, I'm gonna say Mint's gonna go find somewhere to sleep because I don't think he slept at all.
He probably hasn't.
No.
His tree's still outside. If you want to go sleep in the tree.
Yeah, he'll go do that. He's gonna like walk up to the bar and he's gonna just kind of look and he'll be like, maybe not, and then he'll just like walk off.
Okay. Oh, you wouldn't be able to go to the tree outside because it's past curfew, so the gates are closed.
Oh shit!
But you could find a tree inside to nest up inside.
He's gonna go find like a tower to kick some pigeons out of, and then.
Oh yeah, there's a couple of them. There's one over the town hall.
Yeah, he'll do that.
Okay.
Hopefully, there's not a bell there for the morning.
I know.
Nothing. When we get up to the bar,
we'll turn off the alarm. He just like cuts the rope.
Yeah.
But when we get up to the bar, out of curiosity, my substance imbued performance, how much value did that give me in terms of buying power?
I mean, pretty good.
Cool. I'm gonna tell him, I'm gonna say, give me a shot of whiskey and leave the bottle.
Okay. They'll do that. He'll pour the shot and drop the bottle. And he'll go over to Varric and be like, what can I get you?
Varric looks at the whiskey that Willow got, and he looks at the whiskey that Kieran got. He's like, I'll try that. Whatever your biggest cup is. I mean, I'm used to mead. It's pretty strong stuff.
Okay. So then they'll get you a large stein. They'll put it in front of you.
When I hear Varric say strong stuff, I'm just going to like lean forward. I want to watch Varric take a shot.
Yeah, he shoots the beer stein.
Oof. Okay. Roll me Constitution.
Oh, no.
No dragon's milk.
Oh, no. Slayer.
Varric.
God dang it.
Rick, to be honest,
yeah,
I was really tempted to do that to you as well, but I was like, I'm a player. Let me not do that. That'd be a little mean.
I appreciate your restraint.
Oh, it took a lot.
So I'm assuming I do this Constitution roll with disadvantage.
Correct.
Oh my gosh.
So what you guys see is you get to see Varric shoot the whiskey, and then the bartender drops the glass in front of him with the mystery liquid, and he I think it's just like instinctively grabs it and just shoots it, thinking it's the same thing. yeah. So what'd you get?
So I rolled two 14s. I got a +3 on my Constitution, so 17.
Okay. Now roll me a percentile.
Okay. $37.
Okay. This will be fun.
Oh, boy.
Now roll me a D12.
Okay. That's a 1.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. Well, it is good for you.
Okay.
This is good for you. Kind of boring for the rest of us. So you
Oh.
literally, you shoot the dragon's milk,
I mean, I can redeem the points then.
and with a nat 1, you literally you pass out immediately.
Oh,
I mean,
dang. Okay.
and it's just like you crumble to the floor. Like literally, like all your bones have been taken out of your body, and you just fall to the ground. Now roll me
This
a
stuff
D6.
isn't too bad.
Yeah, that's too.
Oh no, I imagine like the TikTok audio has been going around lately. It's like, okay, remember to set it to low.
Yeah. Exactly.
5.
5.
Yep.
You are out for 5 hours.
I was just say
Damn.
seeing Bear crumple like that, and again, just knowing how massive his stature is. One, I'm gonna have a little smirk at the fact that he couldn't handle a whiskey. Well, what I thought was whiskey, because I don't know if we even saw what he drank.
Mm-mm.
But it's gonna have like a little smirk and just get back to drinking my own bottle. I'm just gonna let him lay on the floor. I won't be able to lift him.
I like look at him and I look at my little shot and I look at him like, wait, man, what are they serving this place? You know?
Oh no! Is Willow hesitating to take their shot now?
Yes. I have seen you take a shot and pass out. I've seen you take another drink and take your clothes off and go running out in the street. I saw him take a shot and pass out. I'm like, do I want this?
And I was like, here, I'll take one with you at the same time, just to kind of help ease Willow's mind. And I'll hold my glass up for like little toast.
All right.
Let's go. I shoot it back.
Okay, so I'm sorry. What was happening there?
I was saying like because Willow was uneasy about taking a shot now after what they've witnessed with the past 3 shots taken by players. I was like, here, I'll drink with you, and I held my shot glass up for a little toast, and we cleaned, and I shot mine back. I don't know if Willow shot theirs back same time.
Yeah.
Okay, then you can roll Constitution saving throws. Let's see especially with Willow. Let's see what happens with Willow.
That mother 7.
Oh, that's an 8.
Oh. Okay, so I am assuming or presuming that this is the first time Willow's had whiskey.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just betting they gave me the 500 proof stuff again.
Oh my god. I just saw he's like, I'm 3.9 thousand away from making something canon. Dear God, I can only imagine. So Willow shoots her whiskey, and so does Kieran. Kieran, it's like a kick in the teeth. It's like, whoa, that is whoa, and you kind of get a little wobbly, and it makes you like sit. it's like, oh damn. Let me sit because the room is starting to spin. Willow, having never had whiskey before, I need you to roll me a D12.
2.
Ooh, okay. So you shoot it. It goes immediately to your head. you are like floating on air. It has also made you extremely giddy and like hyper friendly.
Oh God.
Like like everyone you see is like your best friend.
Wait, hold on. So she's Keela right
Yes.
now?
Yeah. So like everybody is your best friend. Like everybody. It's like, and there's not a whole lot of people in the tavern right now, but it's probably about midway full.
Drinks on me.
Oh, you're gonna regret that statement.
Uh-huh.
Oh God, you guys are conspiring to do something, I see.
I'm not conspiring for Jack.
Yes, you are. You literally are conspiring. I saw it in the chat.
Nah, see, it's only conspiring if I knew what Christian's gonna do.
And
It's
I don't have
conspiring
any
either
idea.
way.
I'm instigating it.
I just don't know what I want to do yet.
That's fair. I don't really care. It's fun. So Willow's all over the place. She is like social butterfly. Varric is in a heap on the ground. Kieran is sitting with the room spinning.
Holding
Mint-
on to the bar.
Yep.
You know?
And Mint is in the belfry. Shooing pigeons or eating pigeons for all we know.
Wait, where's Mint?
Oh God.
Here-
And I will run outside and start calling him. Mint!
No, hearing Willow say, "Where's Mint?" I was gonna point to behind the bars because I'm assuming I could probably see like maybe Mint leaves behind the bar.
Oh, that's true. You could probably see
Like,
Mint leave.
it's right here.
Here's Mint in a little jar.
Mhm.
So Mint, roll me perception. Let's see if you can hear Willow calling your name.
All right, let's see here. Where's that? There it is. That is a 9.
Yeah, you're able to hear your name. You don't necessarily know that it's Willow calling it.
Mint is gonna kind of sit up, and then he's gonna kind of look around, and then he's gonna lay back down, like he's like, huh, nah.
So Willow is now outside yelling Mint's name. And she's approached by someone who comes to her and says, "Excuse me, ma'am, you're going to need to quiet your voice down, please."
My friend is missing. I have to find him. He's green and he's wearing a skull.
Okay. All right. Right. Okay.
Mint!
I think I know where your friend might be. Come with me and I'll take you to him.
Okay.
So he leads you off. Right to the jailhouse.
Oh God.
Where he puts you in a cell for you to basically dry out.
Okay.
So he's
Fair
literally
enough.
putting you in a wooden cell. He
Wait,
opens it up, puts you
where's
inside.
Mint? He's not here.
I don't know where your friend is, quote unquote. It's like because they think you're totally making this up. They just think you're drunk. That's all they think.
This is like the second time somebody is yelling from the party out in the middle of town.
Yep. You're disturbing the peace. It's like I bet you this town is like, can these people please leave?
It's like, who is Esmeralda and who is Mint? You know?
There is no Esmeralda here. And Mint, you put it in a drink. I don't know. Shh, Now, but hush. They close the little window.
A little green man. I mean, think about it. You know?
Sure, yeah. As they slowly close the window on your cell door. And then they walk away. They're like, let her sleep it off we'll let her sleep it off tonight. So back to the inn. So Kieran, you've collected yourself. You're like, whoa, that was a kick in the teeth, man. Whoo, that was good. Smooth. And you look to your right, you will see Varric literally in a pile on the ground. Yeah, he's out. And it is resonating. It is like the walls are vibrating. It's like
seeing
so loud.
Seeing that, I'm going to ask for a pitcher of water from the bartender.
Okay. He'll give you a pitcher of water.
Yeah, right on Varric's head.
It does not wake him up. Now he's just now he's a lump on the floor that's wet.
Not worth a shot.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Dragon's milk. He is out for like 5 hours.
Like I said, it was worth a shot. And I'll turn and go like to talk to Willow. And I'll be like, wait, where'd she go?
Where the hell did Willow go?
So I'm gonna get up and start wandering town. Like I'm not gonna like holler for Willow because I probably have a headache just from where that came from. Risk anyway. I was gonna kind of look see if I can. I was gonna see if I can find like any sign of Willow.
Yeah, you can roll an investigation or survival. I'll let you choose which one. Come on.
We're doing survival because that was a 23.
Ooh, you did survival?
Yep.
All right, so as you go out, you can see like Willow's footprints in the sort of loose sand. You can recognize it. So as you follow it, then you'll see a second set of tracks meet hers, and they sort of stop, and then they walk off together.
I'm going to keep on following them.
You follow them all the way to the town jail. They go right to the door. They go right to the door.
It's like, oh, that's not this better be good. I'm gonna go inside and talk to, I guess, a desk clerk.
Okay, yeah. When you walk in, there's like a guy sitting at a desk there. He's like,
I like to think I'm now singing. You know?
Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you want to sing? Go for it. Roll a performance check. Let's see how well you're singing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how audible would the singing be?
And it needs to be a disadvantage because you're drunk.
Okay. 9.
Oh yeah, it's like drunk singing. It's like so bad.
Oh God.
However, Willow thinks it's the most beautiful sound in the world.
Yeah. So
the desk, the guy, the sort of constable's assistant.
It's the Aladdin version of. It's the Aladdin version of Nobody Knows the Troubles I've Seen. You know?
Love it. Love it. That's great. Okay. So yeah, you walk in and he's there and he's like, "Can I help you?"
Yeah, I'm looking for a traveling companion of mine, druid, about yay tall.
Yeah, can you not hear her in the back?
Well, that's what I was asking earlier, how audible it was.
Oh, you can hear her.
Okay.
It's muffled, but you can hear it's coming through.
So at that point, I was like, I'm just kind of hoping that wasn't them. What are they in there for?
Like public intoxication and disturbing the peace.
Got it. Thank you. And then I'm going to turn and walk out and go back to the inn.
Okay.
I'm going to let him sit in the drunk tank.
Thanks.
Enough. Fair enough. Okay, so you go back to the inn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You walk in, and you walk in, and you no longer see Varric.
Oh God.
Oh God. Okay, I'm gonna go back outside and see if I can see where he went.
You can't really see where he went. there doesn't seem to be any like visual sign of him. Are you going to roll another survival for me?
Yeah. That's a 19.
Okay. So as you're looking, you're just like, oh, where is he? I cannot, blah, blah, blah. And you come around towards the back of the tavern, and you will find his extremely large footprints going off in a direction.
Guess I'm the one doing the wrangling tonight. I'm going to follow.
Okay. So as you follow, and it's sort of weaving, it's going from like random building to random building. It looks like he's trying to like get into these buildings, but he doesn't. And then he comes to another building, and it seems that the footprints stop there.
I was like, the buildings he was trying to get into, are they residential or business?
Yeah, they're like residential type buildings.
Okay.
It looks like houses or that sort of thing. Doesn't look like businesses, except for the last one. The last one is a business.
Okay. Is there a sign on this business or?
Oh yeah.
What's it say?
It says a Stitch and 9 dressmaker shop.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go like, oh, this ought to be good. I'm gonna check the front door to see if it's unlocked.
It has been opened.
Like open, like where they turn the knob and open it, or it's like ripped off the
It's
hinges?
like just sort of like the lock is broken. Let's just say that. It's just like,
Oh my god.
and yes, so you can tell that he has gone into said shop. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. I still able to hear you. All right, so seeing that the lock was busted, I'm just gonna like slowly enter.
Okay.
And just like keep my eyes peeled to make sure nothing like jumps out.
No, it's literally an empty shop. Well, not empty
Okay.
shop. There's like dresses and
Yeah.
fabrics and things everywhere, and you can definitely tell that Varric has been through here.
All right. So I was gonna go like, Varric, you in here, buddy?
You get no response. You do feel a breeze blow though.
From behind or
From the back, from ahead of you when you're walking in.
All right, I'm gonna walk toward the source of the breeze, and as I'm gonna go like, Varric, you need to chime in, or I'm gonna take your spear.
No reply. But you do come to an open back door.
I'm gonna like peer my head in.
Okay, and it goes to the outside, and it kind of opens up into like almost like a field, sort of like a grassy area, basically.
Okay.
And roll me perception.
That's a 17.
Okay, so as you kind of like peer, the moon is it's not full, but it's close. And in the distance, you can see a rather large figure standing in the middle of this field. And it looks like they're like turning in circles.
Wait, it looks like what's turning?
The figure is like turning in circles.
Okay.
Like twirling.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk closer to it to see if I can make out who or what it is.
Okay. As you get closer to it, the figure gets larger. So you can tell that it's probably Varric.
Yeah. I was like, Varric, you good there, man?
So when you get up onto him, like close enough to him to see him,
Yeah.
he has dressed himself in a large frock and a hat. And he is like turning in the middle of this field, like think like Maria from Sound of Music.
Nice.
If only Mint were here for commentary on all of us. You know?
So when I see Varric like in the outfits twirling, Kieran is trying so hard to stifle a laugh. Because I bet this is just a sight, this hulking Goliath in a dress twirling. And once he kind of gets his composure again, I'm going to go like, Varric, can you hear me?
Okay. So as you go, Varric, can you hear me? He turns, he sees you, he begins singing to you. And that's where we're going to end tonight.
Oh, good Lord.
I feel pretty.
Well, you're going to have to come back next time to hear what it sounds like.
Yeah, I'm about to say you better start thinking about what you're singing there, Nick.
Yeah, exactly. I feel pretty. Oh, so pretty. Yes.
Oh, it looks like Game Master Dad redeemed a D6 for chaos.
Oh, did he? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yep.
I didn't see that.
That's fine.
I just saw it.
Oh, okay. So chaos will happen next time. I'll make a note so that I do not forget to do that. So
I'll leave in the rewards queue till next time.
Like more chaos?
all right.
I
So
love it.
So that's where we'll end tonight. Let's go around real quick. Let everybody reintroduce themselves, who they are, where you can find them, and what do you think about this Zephyrus Grimwood guy? So let's go we'll start in reverse order, and we'll go with Kel first.
Yeah. So again, I'm Kellen, also has the Celtic Wyvern King. You can find me on Twitch and TikTok under the same. You can find me here every Monday for either Orlea Origins or Windrise of Aria, where I get put in the most weird social situations in both games. But it's so much fun. As I would say, Kieran's impression of Grim was that he's a charlatan. He is very skeptical that he will be able to give what Kieran truly wants. Just because of the events that led to him wanting what he wants from his past. So we'll see on that part.
Okay, cool. Christian.
Everybody, temporary hit points here. You can find me on the Clock app or Instagram. And I play Mint Orcanist, the Bloodline Paladin. Mint is probably thinking this guy can manipulate space with his little traveling carriage thing. So he's wondering if there's a way for him to get a box that he can use as a room that he can carry with him on his back.
That's funny.
Like, can I carry my bedroom with me?
Carry my whole bedroom.
And other than that, he is excited to, shoot off some more spells and figure out how his whole, this whole deal works with his patron.
Okay. Very cool. All right, Lisa.
Hey, I'm Lisa, D&D Winterwolf on TikTok and Discord. I play Willow, a Ladrin Druid. Every Monday night, you can find me right here on Halfling Wizards channel. Next week on the 11th, we will have Wind Riders, and then back on the 18th with Origins. Every other Friday, I am in Kellen's wonderful Stargate game. The next one being on the 15th, and that is a whole lot of fun. So come check that out too. I don't know if Willow really believes that Grimwood can deliver on his promises, but if he can do what he said he did, she's all in. Yeah. And I'm looking forward to getting to explore my new Druid Circle that we homebrewed. So that'll be happening down the road here.
Okay. All right. And last but not least, Nick.
And Surge.
go ahead.
Wind Riders is a Surge game. And if y'all haven't gotten to check out the new game system, y'all need to check it out. It is so much fun.
Indeed. All right. Nick.
Hey everyone, Nick here. I go by Professor Hexagon on Twitch and TikTok. You can find me here every other Monday, and also the Kellen and Lisa were saying I'm on their Stargate campaign, which next one coming up on the 15th. We're looking forward to that. As far as what he feels about this guy, Varric is canonically a young adult, so he bought this hook, line, and sinker, whether or not the guy actually means it. Because it's one of those things where he doesn't understand if it's too good to be true, it's probably not. So he's just like, yeah, this is going to happen. This is awesome.
Fair enough. That's fair. All right. And of course, I am Will, or Halfling Wizard, the Maestro of Chaos for this awesome, fun group of folks. Don't forget, real quick, a couple of things. Remember, we are having a dice giveaway of the cool victory dice. These guys, I can't see it that well because it's all reflective. But it's the Icewind series. If you put victory in the chat tonight, I have got you on our list. Down the road, we will do a live drawing and get those dice to whoever wins them. We'll do one for Origins and we'll do one for Windriders. Make sure that if you're not... Oh,
I started to say, check out both. 2 chances to win.
yes. That's what I was about to say. Yes, come and check us out every other Monday for Windriders of Aria, where you can enter again and have 2 chances to win. If you're a subscriber, you actually get more chances. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe to us. Also, if you haven't followed us, give us a follow. I think we're at 60 followers now, which is whoop, awesome. But yeah, so make sure you come back in 2 weeks and see what Varric is up to in that field, dressed as a pretty lady. Make sure, if you can, stick around while we raid. We're going to raid Dice Legends, I believe. So if you don't mind hanging out, we'll raid them real quick, and that'd be great. But until next time, we hope you roll groovy, and we will be here next Monday for Windriders. So come check us out. 2 weeks for Origins. Bye, everybody. Love you all.
Thanks for joining us for this Vibe Tribe Halfling Wizard production. Make sure to come back again soon to see what happens next. Right here, where adventure comes to life.